Did you know that in the 1920s, people were eating salads made with soda pop? That's right, ginger ale wasn't just for drinking. It was a key ingredient in a popular party dish that's now all but forgotten. This fizzy concoction is just one of 10 mind-blowing party foods from the Roaring Twenties we're about to unveil. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Number 1. Finger sandwiches. Have you ever wondered what upscale finger foods were served to guests at parties in the 1920s? Let's explore the delicate realm of finger sandwiches. Despite their seemingly straightforward appearance, these little treats have a powerful cultural impact. Imagine a soft white bread with a variety of enticing contents inside, the crusts meticulously removed. The possibilities were endless. Classic egg salad for comfort, smoky salmon for a hint of luxury, or cucumber slices for a crisp crunch. However, these sandwiches weren't your typical ones. In order to turn them into edible artwork, hosts would cut them into adorable forms. During the Roaring Twenties, presentation was crucial, and taste wasn't the only consideration. These tiny sandwiches were a reflection of the shifting social landscape, where socializing casually was becoming increasingly popular. Here, knives and spoons are not necessary. These little snacks are the ideal starting point for vibrant conversation, since guests might grab a sandwich and chat the night away. Number 2. Second place ginger ale salad. Salads may seem familiar to you, but the 1920s had different ideas. What if we told you that salads used to be sipped and enjoyed like a fizzy cocktail rather than just eaten? A party favorite that exceeded all expectations is the ginger ale salad. The fresh greens we throw together today were nothing like this bubbly concoction. Imagine a variety of fruits suspended in a sparkling ginger ale gelatin inside a dazzling, translucent mold. In the recipe, unflavored gelatin was dissolved in hot fruit juice, and then sugar, salt, lemon juice, and the main ingredient, ginger ale, were added. A variety of fruits, including pineapple, oranges, and grapes, were added once it had cooled, along with crystallized ginger for a little more zing. However, what made this shaky marvel so well liked? The distinctive blend of acidic and sweet flavors wasn't the only thing that had folks talking. Fun, elegant, and incredibly modern, the ginger ale salad encapsulated the essence of the Roaring Twenties. As new refrigerators began to appear in American kitchens, these cooled, molded salads served as a showcase for the newest innovations. Number 3. Icebox cake. From chocolate wafers to gelatin molds. With a dessert that needed no heat but had an abundance of flavor, the party scene of the 1920s took an unexpected turn. Which brilliant invention had Wall Street tycoons and flappers waiting for seconds? A dessert that demonstrated that sometimes less really is more is the icebox cake. Layers were key to this no-bake marvel. Delicate chocolate wafers and fluffy whipped cream were layered and allowed to cool overnight. The crisp wafers melted into layers resembling cake in the refrigerator, producing a dessert that was both elegant and straightforward. Why was this treat so unique? It was easy to make to begin with. There's no need to worry about baking times or hot ovens. Simply layer, chill, and voila. The end product was a dessert that appeared to have taken hours of work, but in reality, it allowed hosts more time to interact with guests. Number 4. Devil's crab. Although you've heard of deviled eggs, are you familiar with their fiery relative from the coast? Imagine a dish so delicious that it would make partygoers who are landlocked feel as though they are dining by the sea. Let's explore the tale of a crab dish that rose to prominence on party menus in the 1920s. The 1920s party scene was dominated by devil's crab, a local specialty from coastal regions. This tasty delight swiftly established a reputation for luxury despite its modest origins. The combination of the blue crab meat and the shallow, a hot spice sauce composed with peppers, tomatoes, and onions, was magical. The dish's memorable kick and wicked name came from this scorching blend. Devil's crab preparation was an art form. Cooks would form the spiced crab mixture into little oval croquettes, coat them with stale Cuban bread flour, and then deep fry them until they were golden. The outcome? Guests were left wanting more because of the crispy outside concealing a soft, spicy interior. Number 5. Carneps. Imagine a cocktail party with so little food that you could eat it with your pinky. Don't be fooled by their diminutive size, though. These little treats had a flavorful punch that could compete with any full-course dinner. Are you prepared to learn about the appetizer that left both dandies and flappers demanding more? Presenting the canapé, the little toast that was so popular at gatherings in the 1920s. These tiny wonders were more than simply snacks. They were culinary works of art that revolutionized social events. Hours would be spent by hosts creating these exquisite morsels, transforming plain bread into canvases for inventive cooking. The garnishes? Yes, they reflected the diversity of the partygoers. There were appearances of caviar, smoked salmon, and creamy pâté, frequently topped with a delicate vegetable garnish or a sprinkling of fresh herbs. In addition to being delicious, these elegant finger snacks served as a status symbol, showcasing the host's refinement and sophisticated taste. Number 6. Waldorf salad. Imagine this: New York City in 1896. A salad developed by a chef at one of the most famous hotels will influence party menus for many years to come. Why was this straightforward blend so noteworthy? Discover why the renowned Waldorf salad became the most stylish food to present at your party by dissecting its layers. This salad was created in the upscale Waldorf Astoria Hotel using only 3 ingredients: mayonnaise, celery, and apples. Don't let that deceive you, though. It soon gained popularity among the affluent. As it gained popularity, astute chefs began incorporating walnuts into the mixture, which gave it the extra crunch and taste that made it ideal for elegant parties. It was rather easy to make a Waldorf salad. Toss in some crunchy walnuts, slice up some fresh apples and celery, and then combine everything with a little lemon juice and creamy mayonnaise. The outcome? A delightful combination of acidic, sweet, and savory flavors that made everyone want more. Number 7. Pineapple upside-down cake. What if I told you that the history of baking in America was altered by a dessert competition? A fruit company's marketing gimmick in the Roaring Twenties unintentionally produced a cake that would become a national sensation. Get ready to learn the sticky and sweet tale of a dessert that continues to draw attention today. This was no ordinary pineapple upside-down cake. Everyone was talking about it since it was a stunner. Imagine a golden cake with pineapple rings arranged in a beautiful pattern, each topped with a maraschino cherry that is a vibrant red color. The worst part is that it all began in the bottom of the pan. Number 8. Stuffed mushrooms. The 1920s saw an unexpected leap for mushrooms from the forest floor to the crystal platter. How did a common fungus become into the talk of the elite? The secret is a culinary skill that transformed these earthy morsels into tiny blasts of flavor. The epitome of party food in the 1920s was stuffed mushrooms. After carefully removing the stems, hosts would cut them up and combine them with a variety of other items. Common fillings included breadcrumbs, cheese, garlic, and herbs, but the daring may add bacon or sausage for a little kick. The outcome? The delicious crisp stuffing and earthy mushroom cap were perfectly balanced, leaving visitors wanting more. Not only were these elegant fungus tasty, but they also demonstrated your familiarity with continental cooking. Stuffed mushrooms added a touch of European refinement to American celebrations when they were served on sophisticated platters and topped with fresh herbs. They were also quite appealing due to their adaptability. It would be simple for hosts to alter the fillings to fit the tastes of their visitors or the season. Number 9. Deviled eggs. Our next recipe may look straightforward, but it's packed with diabolical flavor, thanks to exotic fungus and a timeless classic. Have you ever wondered why this little snack ended up becoming the star of every party platter? You may be surprised by the response. The surprise luxury of 1920s parties was deviled eggs. These little treats were seen as a significant luxury, even if their ingredients were little. Why? It all boiled down to the mayonnaise and spices, which at the time needed to be imported. An expensive delight indeed. It was an art form, the preparation. Eggs would be hard-boiled, cut in half, and the yolks combined with vinegar, mustard, and mayo. Their trademark kick came from a dash of cayenne or paprika. The ideal textural contrast was then achieved by pipetting the creamy filling back into the egg whites. Number 10. Oyster Rockefeller. Imagine a dish so opulent that it was named after the wealthiest man in America. The secret of oysters Rockefeller, a delicacy that had the elite of the Roaring Twenties spending a lot of money, is going to be revealed. Are you prepared to experience the taste of luxury? Oysters Rockefeller was invented in 1889 at Antoine's restaurant in New Orleans and swiftly rose to prominence as the culinary gem of the 1920s. Imagine half-shelled fresh oysters cooked to golden perfection with a secret green sauce on top. The recipe was kept so secret that it became legendary. What was so unique about these oysters? It was more than just the flavor. It was what they stood for. Oysters Rockefeller personified the excesses of the day at a period of economic prosperity. In order to flaunt their sophisticated tastes and substantial wealth, socialites and celebrities flocked to restaurants that served this dish.